Hi everyone, Adam here, and this is a quick movie review of Black Demon. And this is a shark attack movie, so as is tradition, any movie that takes place in the ocean or a pool, I must wear what's appropriate, so I've got to change into some swimwear. I'll try not to be too long. And this movie stars Josh Lucas, Carlos Solisarano, Fernanda Urega, Venus Ariel, and directed by Adrian Grunberg. And this tells the story of Paul Sturgis and his family, his wife Enos, his daughter Aubrey, and their son Tommy. And this tells the story of Paul Sturgis, who's sent to a small Mexican town to do an inspection on an oil rig, which he has brought his family, which they think it's only going to be a weekend trip. And the locals, once they find out what company Paul works for, the locals aren't exactly welcoming him. And the town seems to be in ruins, which obviously has something to do with the company Paul works for. He finds a rig is run down and barely operational, with no cell phone signal and a radio that doesn't work, which means he's stranded there with two other workers. But due to an unpleasant situation with the townspeople, Paul's wife, son and teenage daughter decide to leave the town to join him on the oil rig. So when the family gets there, we find out there's another problem. There's a big, giant megalodon shark, which destroys the boat their family came in on, which means Paul, two workers, and his family are stuck there with no way of getting back. And it seems this shark has been targeting the oil rig due to the oil spill. So basically it's getting revenge. And we all know how good shark movies are, which have revenge in them, like the 4th of Jaws movie. It also seems this shark has supernatural abilities. Yep, I'm not joking. It seems like the shark's able to make people see things that aren't there, like bodies in the water. It even made Paul see some boats on the ocean which weren't there. So, yep, we've got a supernatural shark here. Okay, so that's the basic premise of the plot. What did I think? First off, the problem is the main characters aren't very likeable. Paul is a very unlikable character. His teenage daughter isn't very likeable either. His wife's kind of annoying, and his young son, well, yeah, probably the least annoying of the bunch. It's sad that I want the shark to eat them all. Just got to specify, in the movie, not in real life. And this, for a shark attack movie, there's not that many shark attacks. There's a few. And the shark, you never really get a good look at the megalodon. Most of it's either from far away or in murky water, because the oil rig has spilled oil everywhere. So I guess that's a smart way of putting the special effects into darkness, into, I guess, dark liquid, so you can't get a good look at it. The other problem is a lot of this movie I found really boring. There's a lot of talking and, and a bit of an arguing between the couple and arguing between Paul and another worker on the rig. There's a fair bit of arguing in this movie too, because that's what I want in a shark attack movie. People on an oil rig just arguing. It seemed to go on for a while. As you can probably tell, I was not a fan of this. I found it really boring, to be honest. It's not even like a cheesy shark movie. It takes itself very seriously. even though some of the concept is a little silly. And the thing is, we never get a real good look at the shark before. Most of it's either from far away or in murky water, so it's really hard to judge how good it looked. Although I don't know if it really did look that good, even from a distance or under murky water. As for the acting, it was functional. I mean, it wasn't awful, it wasn't great, but this isn't the type of movie you watch the acting for. And there is an ending that was supposed to be heartfelt, but kind of just like, nah. And the direction was, I guess, average. It's like, functional, I guess, is the best word I could use for it. But, this mainly focuses on the family and very little of the shark. It does have an excellent poster for it. The poster looks awesome. But the movie isn't. So, what am I going to score this? I'll give it a 4. I did not like this one bit. Yeah. As always, just my opinion. Feel free to disagree. Right, have you seen The Black Demon? What did you think? I'm Adam, and I'll see you again soon.